Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm going to do something a little different this time and talk through my time lapse. This piece is for Jubeachly on Instagram. The theme for the week is beach supplies and the prompt is Sunhat. I found the reference image on Pixabay and changed a few of the details. I wanted to go with an illustrated style that felt a bit airy. I chose to use Derwent Graphitint pans and pencils combined to achieve that feel, as they have beautiful muted colors. The Graphitint, while able to be used like a watercolor, is a beast of its own. They still have graphite in them and the particles move around, causing it to granulate, especially with the gray. I had to push the particles around and layer them up to get a nice dark tone for some depth. It's kind of hard to see in the time lapse, but it's there if you look closely. It's kind of out of my comfort zone, but it's where I decided to go with it, try something a little bit different. As for other topics in this video, many of you probably aren't aware, but I belong to multiple different artist groups on different social media platforms, and I've got to know quite a few of other artists. I have been in many different discussions, and I would like to touch on a couple of the topics that I have seen come up. I have seen other artists say they have actually had people tell them that they are not artists because they don't sell their art or they don't live up to their standards of the type of art that they like. I think that this couldn't be further from the truth. In my own opinion, if you are creating art, then you're an artist. Art is subjective. So what one person's going to like, another person is not. Everyone kind of has their own style and preference, hence why there are so many different types and forms of art, ranging from whether it's oil painting, graphite, watercolor, you're sculpting with some kind of medium, any other types of art that you can think of. Not everyone's going to pick up a pencil, a pen, brush, or whatever tool that you're using and create a masterpiece. That's just not going to happen. Art takes time, dedication, and practice. It's not something that's learned overnight or just picked up and natural. It takes time. You have to learn and develop your skill set over time. The old masters are called masters for a reason. They mastered their form of art after years of putting in the work and practicing their art, trying different things, failing, learning what works and building upon that. As far as selling your art, that's up to you. Some people are just in it for the hobby, to relax, whatever your reason may be. It doesn't have to be a profession that you have to be considered an artist. You don't have to be a professional artist. Another point is art block. It happens to everyone at some point, whether you want to admit it or not. Some people take a break for a while. This is fine as long as you don't give it up completely or wait so long that your skills may regress a bit. You are human and you need time off just like any other job. Some people just pick up their medium and work on anything at all that comes to mind to stay in practice, even if it isn't a finished piece. That is great as well, because they're still getting in the practice and they're still learning to work through that block. I think you have to do what feels best for you in that situation. So, in all honesty, it's just a matter of what you feel and your personal preferences are. You can't let other people determine what you should and shouldn't be doing. I think the art community is a great tool and resource to have, that it is important to be able to share your work. If you post your work then and you keep it documented, you can look back and you go, okay, here's my progress. This is what I've done and how much I've changed, how far I've come along. Sharing with other artists gives you other artists to discuss with, and you can actually learn quite a bit from other people. They may have more experience in an area that you're still trying to develop in, and they can give you pointers and tips that can help you improve. So, keep that in mind. I love being able to talk to people from different groups that have different experiences. We might not all be at the same level or work on the same type of art, but it is nice to be able to talk to people about that and still learn from each other, even if it's something that you're not going to apply, like watching somebody oil paint. I'm not going to be oil painting, but I'm still learning from that person that is oil painting, because what they're putting in and techniques that they're using for one medium can carry over to other styles and techniques and mediums. You just got to learn and know how to apply what you've learned from that person towards what you're working on. So I enjoy being able to talk to people and learn from different people, regardless if it's something that I'm specifically doing or not. So I think that about does that for this video. Please feel free to comment what you think. I may post videos like this again where I discuss topics depending on the reactions from this video, and I may just pick a single topic to discuss at a time. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next video as well. Bye.